In this video, you're going to learn about nouns. A noun is the part of speech that names a person, place, thing, or idea. In sentences, nouns generally function as subjects or objects. Pause the video to complete your organizer. When you finish, return here to check your answers. Your examples will vary from the ones provided here. Concrete nouns name things you can see, taste, smell, hear, or touch. Some examples include people, John, boy, actress, family. Places, New York, park. Things, pickle, house. Abstract nouns refer to an idea, state, or quality. Some examples include fantasy, freedom, dream, friendship, boredom, beauty, honesty, calm, freedom, loyalty, wisdom, respect, happiness. A common noun names any person, place, thing, or idea. Common nouns are often preceded by a, and, or the. A proper noun names a particular person, place, or thing. Proper nouns begin with capital letters. Look at these examples. Names of people. That ball player was Babe Ruth. Notice that ball player is not capitalized because it can refer to any ball player, and that Babe Ruth is capitalized because it is a particular person. Capitalized titles of people, such as Mr., Mrs., and Dr. Also capitalized ranks. Ranks can include military ranks, such as general, sergeant, lieutenant, or ranks of people holding governmental offices, such as congressman, senator, and president. Here are a couple examples. Dr. Jones, General Patton. Capitalized religions, such as Christians. Capitalized nationalities, such as Japanese. Capitalized races, such as European. Capitalized languages, such as English. Capitalized gods, such as Jehovah, and capitalized sacred books, such as the Bible. Capitalized teams. An example of this would be Atlanta Braves. Capitalized clubs. Here's an example. The Boy Scouts of America. Notice that of is not capitalized. Here is the rule. Always capitalize the first word, the last word, and all important words in a title. Capitalize specific geographic areas. Some examples include Mississippi River, Niagara Falls, and Rocky Mountains. Capitalized regions. An example is Midwest. Capitalized specific buildings. An example would be the Empire State Building. Capitalized planets. An example is Neptune. Note, you do not capitalize the words sun and moon. Capitalized brand names. Examples include Pepsi, Chevrolet. Capitalize letters that stand alone. An example would be X-ray. Notice the X is capitalized. Capitalize titles of books, movies, chapters, and articles. An example is The Wizard of Oz. Capitalize days of the week. An example is Sunday. Note, you do not capitalize seasons, such as summer and fall. Plural nouns name more than one person, place, or thing. Singular nouns name one person, place, or thing. Here are 4 spelling rules for making singular nouns plural. Rule 1. Add S to most nouns to make them plural. Some examples are voice becomes voices. Track becomes tracks. Rule 2. Add ES to nouns ending in SH, CH, X, S, or Z. Here are some examples. Brush becomes brushes. Lunch becomes lunches. Fox becomes foxes. Success becomes successes. And buzz becomes buzzes. Rule 3. If a noun ends in a consonant plus Y, the Y changes to I before ES is added. Here are some examples. Bay becomes bays. Notice that bay ends with a vowel Y. Therefore, the Y stays, and the plural is spelled B-A-Y-S. Pony becomes ponies. Baby becomes babies. Rule 4. Most words that end in F, FF, or FE are made plural by changing the F to V and adding ES. Here is an example. Loaf becomes loaves. Possessive nouns show that someone owns something. Add an apostrophe and S to singular nouns to make them possessive. Look at these examples. William becomes William's book. Dog becomes dog's bone. To make a plural noun ending in S possessive, add an apostrophe. Here are some examples. Boys becomes boys' game. Notice the apostrophe comes after the S. Women becomes women's luncheon. Even though the word women is plural, it does not end with a S. Therefore, it's made plural by adding an apostrophe S. Watch out for family names that end with the letter S. This is the correct way to complete these sentences using the name Davis. Mr. and Mrs. Davis have a cat. The Davises got the cat last week. The Davises' cat is yellow. Mr. Davis's cat is young. In the past, the practice was to drop the final S when writing the possessive forms of ancient classical or biblical names that already end in S. Today, adding or not adding the S are both considered correct. The best practice is to write possessive forms of classical and biblical names the way you pronounce them. Here's an example. Socrates' students or Socrates' students. Think about the way you would say these phrases. Jesus teaching or Jesus's teaching. Moses' tablets or Moses's tablets. Ramses' kingdom or Ramses's kingdom. Achilles' heel or Achilles' heel. Choose one way and be consistent. Be sure to check out these terrific clip art artists by going to the links at the end of the printable resource.